Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Both captains would have been hoping to win the toss here and send the opposition in. It won't be easy for the openers to walk out there and face the new ball.
Bolt to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. A nice shot.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Roy, it's plenty from these bowlers.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nicely played.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Going with pace now. Super shot, that.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. It's going a long way. What a shot. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Right out of the middle.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, stunning delivery.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Oh, nice shot.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Bolt shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Yep. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
That's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Oh, too good. That is huge. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Drilled that one away.
Lets it run off the face of the bat. Great patience, great batting.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Went for the drive, complete miss.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's a solid shot.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Aya has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. "16 runs added there. Kolkata are 1 for 100.
Aya is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Hit that hard and fast.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Missed it. That was a chance.
Well, down the wicket they came. A massive swing. Very fortunate to still be out there.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Roy, there's plenty from these bowlers. Roy is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Straight to the fielder. Well, that was a struggle. Getting smacked all over the park.
Strike rate was excellent. Here we go. First ball. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early. A little late on that. No runs scored.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Good running, they should come back for 2. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's a solid shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. 9 runs added in that over. Rajasthan are none for 9. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Brilliant shot there.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Might look to go big again here. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Jaiswal is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. 4 runs added in the over. Rajasthan are none for 13. The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Thick edge and it flies past 4th slip. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Very well played. Could be a quick single. Worked away. That's a nice single.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Hit that hard and fast.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great shot. At least one on offer. And scamper through for a single. Good running. Couldn't get it through the field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Kolkata needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 10 runs added there. Rajasthan are none for 39.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so